Good morning, beautiful people. My name is Alison Monrose, and Christmas is only 11 days away. And I know many of y'all are last minute shoppers, so I have you covered with some gift suggestions. But before we get into all that good stuff, let's take a stop at the news desk for this morning's headlines.
Good morning. Prime Minister Philip Pierre has shot down the crime-fighting measures suggested by opposition leader Alan Chastanet, asserting that they are nothing new. Speaking against the backdrop of a weekend in which 3 people were shot in one community and another woman allegedly raped and robbed, the Prime Minister has called on anyone with alternative measures to slow down the current crime trends to present them to him.
There is nothing that can happen today. Absolutely nothing. It's just things that either revise things of what we are doing or things that there is nothing new. The leader of the opposition has presented no new ideas. And if you compare it to my suggestions, they're basically similar, but mine are more real. The leader of the opposition speaks about a compulsory polygraph test. The constitution of the country may deal with that. You can't compel people to do these things unless they are accused. These are people's human rights. I would like to have it, but it can't be compulsory. These things have never happened.
The Prime Minister says the current crime situation did not happen overnight and cannot be solved by a quick fix. He has come down on those who are suggesting otherwise. Meanwhile, the Philip Pierre administration has secured more than 277 million EC dollars from a loan agreement with the Export-Import Bank of the Republic of China to finance part of the 2022-23 budget. Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Philip Pierre, says the budget is designed to re-engineer St. Lucia's social and economic frameworks to encourage greater participation across the productive sectors and also strengthen government-supported safety net programs.
This loan provides a rare opportunity to significantly alter the macroeconomic and social landscape of St. Lucia. The loan will assist the government and people of St. Lucia in dealing with 1. Economic recovery and growth. 2. Health expenditure. 3. Infrastructural programs. 4. Other recurrent expenditure. Mr. Speaker, more specifically, these funds will be utilized to reprofile expensive components of the central government's official public debt stock, fund social and capital projects, and eliminate some high levels of liabilities, such as payables and outstanding amounts due to land acquisition and other efforts.
The resolution authorizing the finance minister to secure the funding was debated and passed in the lower house on December 6. A virtual crime symposium hosted over the last weekend by Shiloh Ministries has exceeded expectations, according to church head Pastor Ren Rodney. In a search for answers to the country's escalating crime situation, the church organized the activity, bringing together local, regional, and international professionals and church leaders. The crime situation is one which is not just affecting St. Lucia, but also the rest of the region. Among the participants were judges, former police officers, and former Minister for National Security, Guy Mayers.
We had participants from various countries as far as the UK, the United States, justices as well participating in this discussion. Some of the emphases that occurred and that were made during the discussion, we have been trying to collaborate successful efforts in some of these jurisdictions where these same methods were used. For example, we have one in the Bahamas, was done by FDCP Josie and Chaplain Terry in Miami. And their efforts there have reached success and fruitfulness, and we are trying to collaborate these efforts and to make it bring the success of that to our jurisdiction, the various jurisdictions in the Caribbean and parts of the world.
Shiloh Ministries is looking to draw up a white paper, which the church says it will present to the government here as well as other regional leaders. The Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs has welcomed the support from the Health Systems Strengthening Project, or HSSP, to strengthen the healthcare system in St. Lucia.
Today, we are delivering to the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs, to the St. Jude Hospital, and to the OKEU Hospital, specifically the Ezra Long Laboratory, much needed resources which should assist them all in improving the delivery of care at the various institutions. Our focus at the Project Implementation Unit is not only on the provision of resources, but we are concerned about the expected impact which the use of these resources can have on the improvement of the delivery of care. We all know how the lack of resources can affect healthcare performance.
The HSSP invested up to 2.2 million EC dollars through component 4 of the project, that is the Contingent Emergency Response Component, the CERC. Those are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
Thanks, news team, and don't go too far, because we'll be right back. First up, we have Joanne Gasper. Now, she is the owner of Jay's Gift Baskets and Arrangements. So let's see what she can help you with this Christmas.
Good morning, everybody. I am joined here with Joanne Gasper, who is the owner of Jay's Gift Baskets and Arrangements. So how are you doing this morning, Joanne?
I'm great, thank you.
That's what we love to hear. I am doing perfectly fine. The weather is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
We love the beautiful smiles and we love the festive spirit.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit more about your business.
Well, my business is about arrangements, baskets, whether it be it basket form or box form. I started with baskets, and then I moved into boxes, and I'm still exploring. Yes.
So tell us when exactly you started and how you started.
I started about 2015, and I just used to put things together, arrange stuff for family members, and then people started asking me, started telling me that I should do this, for a business. So I said, maybe there's something there. So I started making them and charging for them.
So is this your full-time job or just a hobby?
It's not a hobby, it's more like a side business.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is something you hope to do full-time?
Well, in St. Lucia, I realize it's at least from where I've started, it's not lucrative to do it full time. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, maybe in the future, if it will be. But for now, I'm happy to do it on the side.
So tell us a little bit more about where the creative passion came from.
Well, I'm actually a creative, artistic person. I paint, although I'm not practicing right now. But I used to paint from school, and I just have a talent for arranging and putting things in order and making them look nice, so I guess that's where it rooted from. And then from there, and I also use a lot of ribbons of my baskets, and I like to arrange them very nicely, and I think that's what's different about my baskets.
So what exactly is part of your baskets?
My baskets are custom made, so it depends on what the client wants. Most times people order for other people, so they would have to let me know what the person likes, or what they're passionate about. Sometimes I have to, use my initiative and just, give it a little tweak here and there. But for the most part, I like to know what the person likes. It gives me more of a joy to do it when I know that when you open that basket or that box, you're gonna love what's in there. So that's my passion. When somebody tells me, oh, that's such a beautiful basket or beautiful arrangement, it's really pretty, that makes me more happy than the payment.
So you provide the stuff in the basket and it's not provided by the customer?
It can be done either way. For example, if you know that your friend likes certain things, you buy everything that you know they like, and I put it together. I will not charge you as much as if I had to get it myself, but we arrange something and I work with your budget, and we move from there.
Okay, perfect. Now, I think that's a perfect gift, especially around this festive season.
Yes.
Now, speaking about festive seasons, do you have any sales or deals around this time?
Well, since I'm not a full-time business, I don't have any already established, sales. But I go order by order. So depending on what the client wants, they let me know, and I would do it for them according to what they require.
Okay, so I think everybody is already sold by you talking about your amazing gifts, and they've seen your amazing gifts.
Yes.
So tell them how they can contact you if they're interested.
Well, they can contact me on my business number, which is 487-7028, or you can get me on Instagram at Jay's Give Baskets. Certain twister for me, Jay's Give Baskets and Arrangements, also on Facebook.
Okay, perfect. So guys, you know where you can get your gifts this Christmas season, because I know sometimes we don't want to just walk into a store and pick something up for a friend
Right.
or order something. We want to put that extra love and an extra little touch to it. So seeing that you provide that whole arrangement service, so why not?
Yes.
That is the perfect thing for the Christmas season.
Yes, it
so
is.
guys, you need to try her out, check her out, and look at her stuff. I think they are very beautiful, and I think a lot of people can learn a lot and get a lot and see a lot and feel a lot of feelings this Christmas season.
Yes.
So I want to say thank you for joining me here today. It was an honor. And guys, I'll see you in just a little bit.
Alright guys, thanks for sticking around. Now we're on to number 2. We have M's Creations. So let's see what Janine Attil has in store for us. Good morning, beautiful people. I am joined here with Janine Attil, who is the owner of M's Creations. And how are you doing this morning?
I'm great.
That's what we love to hear, especially as we're getting closer to the Christmas season. We want to ensure all the cheers and all the smiles and all the happiness is coming full force. So tell us a little bit more about M's Creations.
Well, M's Creations is all about creativity. At M's Creations, I am the owner of M's Creations, and in my business, I create art in different ways. I do crochet. I also do beaded jewelry and accessories.
So tell us a little bit more about how M's Creations came to be.
Well, M's Creations, I started crocheting at an early age of about 8 years old, and with time, certain things caught my attention. I traveled a little. I spent a lot of time in Martinique with my family, and one of the things I noticed a lot was the creativity, especially with the beads, and it caught my interest. Although I am not a jewelry kind of person, but right now I guess I don't have a choice because I do it myself. So just seeing those things caught my attention because I always had a love for art. I've always loved art. So anything artistic will definitely get my attention.
So when exactly did M's Creation come to be?
I've been registered for about 3 years now.
Okay, so you've been in this a little while now. So where do you get your inspiration to create such beautiful pieces?
Well, inspiration, I must say, comes from all over. Sometimes, as a creative, sometimes you see certain things that you would want to do, but then again, you want it in a different way. So also, now with modern day technology, I also use the internet to my advantage as well.
That is a good thing because we know that the internet could be used for good or bad, but to say that we're using it for our advantage to show our creativity and get inspired is just an amazing thing to do. Now tell us, we are in the Christmas spirit. Do you have anything special for this coming season?
As for Christmas specials, what I have, as I said, is basically jewelry, and also something new that I came up with is the bottle holder and coasters made out of cantabs. I use the soda cantabs and I crocheted it to make the bottle holders and the coasters.
Okay, so guys, you can see this is another opportunity to get your hands on some Christmas gifts, because I know we're getting close and there's a lot of people who like their last minute things. So get your stuff from now so you don't end up in the hustle and bustle around the Christmas time. So tell us, do you have any pop-up shops coming up anytime soon?
Actually, yes, I do have a pop-up at Constitution Park it's with Export St. Lucia and Ministry of Commerce from 8 to 4.
Okay, guys, so you know where you have to be on Saturday 17th from 8 o'clock to 4 p.m. So, tell the people how they can contact you if they're interested in any of your pieces.
Well, they can contact me on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. WhatsApp number is 724-2806. Instagram is ems_creations83. Facebook is ems creations, EM_S creations.
Okay, perfect. So guys, you know how to find her if you're interested in any of her beautiful creations, because as we know, we are in the festive spirit, but you can always get a little extra creative around this time. Get creative with your gifts, get creative with your life, because what? We want a life full of creativity. Exactly. So I want to say thank you for joining me here today. It was an honor. And guys, I'll see you in just a little bit.
Greetings and welcome to this morning's Soca Size session with Laurie and Shani. Let's get ready to sweat. This morning we will be doing a routine to This Christmas by Papa Veda. Let's go. Arms up and down and shake it down. Hold it. Again, take it up and 4, 3, 2, shake, turn. 4, 3, 2, switch and roll it. Pump and 4, 3, 2, next side and 4, 3, 2, arms coming up. Roll it. Arms up and left hand. Take it up. Shake it. Again.
Do you know how the pit bull going to
take it up and it's the season. 4, 3, 2, this side.
I never did no wrong. Why did they turn me?
Roll it.
What was the reason demand and
next side.
It could not be worse. Who jobless America curse.
Roll it.
Can't go Miami.
Pump, pump.
The hurt I cannot hide. Go swallow on the pride. Could send it to back.
Next side and
next year no Labor Day. Be on the back with no weekends.
arms coming up. Left.
No late nights for me on 42nd
up,
Street.
Up. Right hand.
Still Chinese food in the fridge from me.
Take it up.
Now. Yeah, no more buying out the bar by Lucian Paradise.
Again.
Yeah, no rubbing shoulders with coast not.
Pump it up and
yeah, this year there will be no dashing through the snow. I go be digging me dashing in the labu in Marigo now.
4, 3, 2, roll it. Hey, hey, hey. That was our session for today. Thank you so much for choosing to flaunt with Soca Size St. Lucia. Have a festive day.
Alright guys, that brings us to the end of today's show. So y'all can never say I never give y'all anything. I gave y'all some good gift suggestions. So ensure you use it this Christmas time, especially if you are looking for a gift to make someone's day. Now I want to say have an amazing day guys, and I'll see you tomorrow bright and early. Bye!